Hello everybody, it's Eric here again, Model Builder 81. Just wanted to show off those Impalas I was talking about while I have time. I got dinner started. Just going to show these real quick. I'm not going to go in exact order from oldest to newest because I'm not sure exact which is my middle, or well, I know the middle two, and this was one of the middle two, but I'm just going to go kind of left from right and kind of explain it. But yeah, this is the 62 Impala. This was back before I used to do shaving and whatnot to door handles. Trying to get the lighting, there we go. But this was a custom paint job. It was a flat black, and I don't remember the brand of pearl that I used to find in a can, but I loved that stuff. And I just put a light coat on it, which kind of gave it a flick. Really didn't give it the true pearl effect like I would have liked. But the paint turned out decent. It's not as glossy as I would have liked either, but this is a 62 Impala, and it's an AMT kit. It built up pretty nice. I'd like to actually find that kit again. It's one I feel that they should re-release, and all this reissuing by around two. Oh, they were on my boot that I didn't glue on. If that's even what you want to call it. Yeah, pretty nice. Nothing over the top, but pick that up. Sorry, guys. But yeah, pretty cool Impala. And then this one, I believe, was the first one of the four. It has the pearl in it as well. And then that was one I screwed up the windshield on with super glue. Man, I left the wipers. Well, maybe I did dechrome. I think I just painted over those. That was before I used to dechrome. I don't know. I know I dechromed the four-door when I had built that one. And then this one's engine just Duke. I didn't do a lot. I just kind of, and then my firewall's falling in. That one needs some adjusting. This is one I kind of had to build up a few parts on even to get it to sit. And then the hood don't match. You know, one of those deals. But these, I don't remember what wheels. I don't think those wheels, maybe those did come with that kit. That was one of those rides or whatever. No, I'm not even sure if it was a rides. But it was okay. That one may be as old as my kids or a little older even. I don't know. I'm not sure when that kit came out. I snagged it when I've seen it. And that's been years ago. But that's the red with the pearl in it. It's not horrible. It's pretty decent. Looks good. Mixed in with the others. Not perfect, but. And then here's the 70 that I have. But I kind of like how some of the gold popped through the green, which the paint still didn't turn out great. And I don't know, I don't think that one has any clear on it. I used to paint and not clear coat because that was one of those afraid to screw things up. And if it looked that decent and then have to start over, I was, one that, which I guess it gets frustrating anyway. But back then I was just not so much more frustrating, but feared making the mistake and having to start over. But I detailed a lot on this one. This is one of them I did a lot of gold little touch-up stuff to it when I done it, just to kind of match with the paint and the wheels. And I golded out the grill and the bumper. I believe on the just the inserts because I did the customs. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, but you can kind of see the gold fading through in areas, which looks okay. It's pretty good, and then this chassis, I really did a lot of the like bolts and whatnot, or rivets, if that's what it would be in certain areas, but did a lot of gold detail on this one. Don't have many with gold in it like that, but nor silver, because I've never really went back and did a lot of detail like that, but that one turned out pretty good. Especially considering how long ago I did that one and how old it is now. The interior is pretty cool too. We got the little chain steering wheel in it. Not the best lighting in there. See if I can get some light over here. There we go. Pretty cool little setup. And the 67, or no, sorry, the 70 here and the 62 were my middle two. I'm just not sure which order. That one was my first one, which is the 2-door. And I have a couple other 2-doors I've got started, which I showed one of them in one of my other previous videos. And that's Street Machine, I believe is what it is. And it's got the cool scoop on it. And I have the other one that's the newer release. And then that'll be 3 2-doors. And I have this one here, which is my most current build. And that one's the 4-door that I shaved down. This one's got the flip-flop paint on it, where it goes from blue to purple. Didn't really do much, which I have shown this one in a video. Didn't do much on the interior. I did like a black on black kind of deal in there. No chain steering wheel or nothing, just kind of more so the cruiser. But the glass is better on this one. I use Mod Podge. I even use Mod Podge to put those on. And that may be it on the outside, but I actually put the wipers on with Mod Podge, just for the fear of screwing up my paint. And you can see the blue flopping pretty good. Let's see if I can give you some more light so you can see the flip-flop. Yeah, I like that paint. I got a different can of the Chameleon, if you want to still call it that, but the flip-flop, whatever you want to call it. But either way, I got another can. I got a little bit of this color left too that I need to use on some. That is pretty sharp. Maybe I'll use it on one of them trikes when I get to building that. Yeah, this has got the nice looking heater hoses and whatnot in it. And this is the one that I oranged or painted, and it just didn't turn out the way I really wanted it to, so I kind of gave it that used or ran look with a little bit of wear. Not necessarily perfect, but it looks pretty good. I need to figure out a good wire size. Start wiring my engines. Maybe I'll do that on my group build that I'm about to do. Maybe I'll wire up an engine and actually get a kit finished with wires, because I've tried and failed in terms of finishing because of paint and everything else. But yeah, I need to find some good wire. I know I got some old phone chargers that got thinner wire. Maybe I'll attempt to do that and make my own little distributor, or I forget the other word, but it's not a distributor, more for the older cars. Can't think of the word right off the top of my head, but yeah, there's the engine with kind of that weathered or ran look to it underneath. And the exhaust. This kit's kind of nice because you can build up the front and the rear, paint it if you want to just be lazy with it to give it that color or solid color, and then you can squeeze your exhausts because it's 2 pieces from right here in the back side of that. You can squeeze and roll that up through on both of those, and then just kind of glue them together there at the meeting points, and then up here in the front, and then wind up that way. You can kind of not worry about screwing up with glues and whatnot at points. So I still sometimes, I'm getting better, I guess, but sometimes things will slip or slide on you. And you got to go back and touch up paint. I hate having to do that, but I like that color. And that one's still got some issues with paint. When we were living at the other place, I rushed it trying to go to bed, but I like that color. Alright, just wanted to give you guys a quick show of the Impalas that I said something about. Alright, y'all. Give me a like. Subscribe to my channel, and y'all have a good one.